Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Zach from Cars of Davis, and today we are actually going to be selling this NB Miata that I'm in. We bought it for $3,000, and someone's going to be coming to buy it today, hopefully. And so if all goes according to plan, I'll walk you guys through how much we bought it for, how much we sold it for, and then how much we profited off of it. And we've only had this car for a month and a half, so I'll kind of break it down into how long we've owned it versus how much it costs to own, kind of the repairs that we've put into it, and then also just how much we made off of it versus how much time it took to get it to the value that it is right now. All right, guys, so the Miata officially is sold, and we have he paid all in cash, so this is how much we bought it for, and I'm going to tell you how much this was, but first I have a list of how much everything costed and stuff, and I'm going to go over how much we put into it and what the actual repairs were. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the first thing that I have on this list is the actual purchase price of the car, and that was $3,100, including taxes and fees and everything. So basically we were $3,100 into this car initially. So when we got this car, we realized that it was leaking oil, a lot of oil from the front, and that we would actually need to do all of the seals and probably the timing belt too, since we were in there anyways. So the cost of the full timing belt kit and everything, that was $56. And then we did that ourselves, so a shop would cost $1,000 for a timing belt job, but we just did it ourselves because Miatas, it's not that bad. And then the other thing we did was $37 for a water pump, since that's basically with the timing belt job, you want to do the water pump. And then while you're doing the water pump also, you want to do the accessory belts, and that was $17. And then next was $10 for the thermostat. Again, the timing belt, you want to do just all of this stuff when you're doing it. Next was the radiator hoses, because the radiator hoses were all swollen and cracked and it needed new radiator hoses. So that was $21. And then right when we got it, it had two initial issues. And the first was that it had a hard time starting. And so that was a twofold problem. First, I needed a new battery, which actually turned out to be pretty expensive. That was $120. And I know that's a normal battery cost, but on a Miata, everything is generally cheaper. So that kind of sucked. That was $120. But again, it's not that bad. And then also we needed new spark plugs because the ones that were on it were actually gapped incorrectly, and that was causing a ton of idling issues, and we just needed to deal with that. But that was only $9 for the spark plugs, and so not a big deal. And then finally, it was $20 for the cam seal and the crank seal. Again, that was with the timing belt and everything. Okay, so put all of that together, it was $3,390 into this car. That's with taxes, fees, everything. That's how much we paid for it. And then, guys, the selling price, you're not going to believe how much this car sold for. We owned it for about a month and a half. That's it. And the market value on these changed so much that it just sold for way more than we paid for. So guys, this right here, this is $4,600 in cash. So we're about $3,400 into this car, and then $4,600 is how much it sold for. That's crazy. That's 1 month turnover on a car. And granted, we did do the timing belt and stuff, which would have costed $1,500 had it been from a shop. But still, that's not a crazy amount of work for that much profit. The total profit, the total return that we got was $1,200. That's insane. So we owned the car for a month and a half, made $1,200 off of it. So that's a 36% profit off of this car, which is absolutely crazy, especially on something like just a Miata. This was just an NB 2002 Miata. But guys, that's pretty much it for the analysis on how much we made off of this car. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I think we're going to be doing another one of these Miatas where we fix it up and then try and sell it and make profit off of it, and then possibly see another NC in the future. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. Again, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.